Здравейте на всички, аз съм Ембата и ако разбереме дали записваме, записваме. Тук сме с Tangles, една кратка инди хорър игричка, с която си имам бъкил идея за какво става. Просто цъкаме на New Game, за да разбереме. Знам, че е нещо от сорта на... Искаш ли да спреш да лъгваш?
I was part of a team of 8 soldiers, chosen to participate in a mysterious mission in an abandoned camp. On the first week of our arrival, I suffered a serious injury during training and fell into a coma. I fought death during that time, and I couldn't remember anything, except hearing my comrades fighting death on the other side. Silence filled the place. I had no idea how much time had passed during my coma. It is certainly not a short time. But my story didn't end there. It had just begun.
Пата, само смей да цепиш и ще ти кажа аз каква история е започнала. Това е ща кът сцена, бац. Ще ми цепиш тук, ще ми лагваш така. Сега. Explore the place. Добре де, ако вече е сцепено, за какво ти е нещо остро, бе, бац? Can't ever cover life. Страхотно. За всеки един част от много часове. Толкова умно, толкова добре казано. Толкова великолепно изказано. Добре. To the friend of yesterday and the enemy of the future, Basil. Ти да видиш, I know you will read this letter after I have left you alone, but I have no other choice. I've left the camp after learning the bitter truth. A truth you're yet to discover, one that will weigh heavy on your heart as the years pass. I was supposed to leave you here to die, but harsh reality showed me that it won't happen, even if I tried. I feel wildness pushes me to let you endure the pain, yet I know you carry the burden of those events in your heart for years to come. I have you this letter as a sign of what happened. You don't understand now, but you surely understand later. I have no choice but to leave you here, in this dark island, this cursed camp. We will meet again, but in what manner? Това доста, то наистина и аз не разбирам за какво става въпрос. Тук някои са го влачили, там някои са го разпрали, тук това не може да разкъса, вече скъсат матрак. Добре, страхотно, чудесно, прекрасно. Така, значи ние какво разбрахме? Дошли сме от една леко цепяща се кът сцена. Тук сме заедно с 8 други войни. Значи, бъце... Не. Проверява си... Проверява си той слъзните жлези дали работят. Така. Добре. Порта тук, където е влачен. Добре.
Gate is closed. I might be able to open it through the control room. I think the door is locked with a key card control device. But I doubt I'll be able to use it with the power outage. I think it can be fixed. But I guess I need to search around to find useful item.
Оце. То ме да слуша. Дай ми честно.
The steam is blocking my way. I need to find a way to stop the steam flow.
Добре. Каква е стаята, в която бяхме? Странно. Къде е тази лунна светлина, дето влизаше вътре, но защо ние да питаме? Моля, клекаме. Мога клекна. Мога клекна, не мога скачаме, нищо не мога да правим извън. Даже не мога да стъпим във водата.
Inside the vehicle.
The vehicle. Добре, няма никой вътре, няма никой вънка, никой няма никъде. Така, аз какво ни трябва? Ключ, остър предмет, бележка. I never imagined that our trip would turn into a nightmare. I was enjoying my stay in the camp despite the fact that it was on a remote and lifeless island. I came with my colleagues to do our duty towards the country, and we saw it as a great opportunity to learn something new and get away from the pressures of the city. But what happened recently was quite the opposite, as unusual things began to appear on the island. Some of my colleagues complained about losing some of their belongings, and some of them said they saw strange things in the middle of the night. Not believe them at first, and I thought they were exaggerating until I myself witnessed a terrifying incident last night. I heard some noises and scary screams in the basement that is used as a prison in the camp. I went to see what's happening, but I found the basement door locked with a chain. I was so afraid I did not dare to open it. So I quickly went back to my room and tried to sleep. When I woke up in the morning, I found a leak in the steam. The problem is not, but that the valve I need to stop the flow of steam was disappeared, and if I do not find it soon, there might be damage and losses in the search for it everywhere without success. I do not know who took it. Does the chaos that happened last night have with the disappearance? I tried to ask for help from the everything. See him since last night. Should we get out of this island before crazy or something? Паце, разбирам те.
I can plug a valve in here.
Добре, поне знаем къде се слага пачува. Оп! Има нож. Има ли знаете този нож за къде е? Този нож е за борба с зли демони. Сега предполагам, че в това легло е ки картата. И между другото, предполагам, че докато подкачаме така някакъв...
Where did this hanging corpse come from?
Паца, не ме питай мене. Ако ще кажа, предполагам, че някъде нещо се покаже и се опита ни стресира.
I didn't expect to find the guard's card in here.
Паце, аз очаквам всичко. Са, тази карта... Ма той ни да използва, ние няма влезнем, сега предполагам. О, ние тук му ходим.
The power is completely out in this room.
Търсиме някакви работи.
This tape might be useful. One fuse is missing.
Finally, I found some time to write in this memo. It has been a long and exhausting day. I had to put some electrical broke down after the weird things that happened 2 days ago. But there is one thing that bothers me. One of the fuses that it needed for electricity efficiency has disappeared, and the security guard took it and returned it. I would like to report this problem to my commander, but he is too busy preparing for the next mission. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow. But then I'll leave this memo here in case security comes back and wants to return the fuse. If anyone is reading this note, please don't mess with any of the equipment here. The equipment is very sensitive and dangerous if used directly. I can't think of a logical reason for the security guard to take this fuse. Maybe it's just misunderstanding, or maybe there is something bigger and evil. But to find the truth before it's too late. Така, некой ни взе бушони. А ние предполагаме, че сега ще умотаеме, искам това да го запомня, ще умотаеме жива жица с пиксо. Какво си говорим? Да, врата, не моля да затворим.
The lever is useless with the unstable electricity.
Ясна работа.
But I might find a way to keep the electricity stable.
Значи ние знаем как да го... I can't sleep. Something inexplicable happened. It was a normal night like any other night. I was in the control room watching Lost and drinking tea. When it was midnight, I saw something in the steam room through the monitors. I wasn't sure what it was, so I left the control room and went to the steam room. When I entered the steam room, I didn't find anything strange, but I heard some weird noises behind me. But the room was empty. Suddenly I heard that the door, closing behind me. I went to the door and tried to open it, but it was locked so tightly I couldn't get out. I felt panic and fear. I didn't know what happened, so I shouted at the top of my voice, at the top of my lungs, hoping someone would. Then I heard the sound from outside as if someone was pulling out the fuse to disable the door lock. Then the door opened and I ran to the control room and didn't look behind me. I have no explanation for what happened and I don't know who closed the door and what helped me, and who helped me. But it is something that can't be ignored. I suspect the crazy geologist, or he may have something to do with what was happened, or he may be telling the truth in his explanations of everything that happens. But all I do know is that the camp is not safe anymore. As we arrived at this camp, strange things keep happening. I believe this is not here in case something happens. Паце, ако трябва да предполагаме нещо, вече ти се случило с теб. И извинявам се, къде сте монитори? Искрено се надявам това да не би охранителната система, защото иначе ще се прецакам. Добре, айде до шкафа. Пари се. Айде без да почнеш да говориш докато мене няма, защото ще се скарам. Така, там между другото долу не отида да ви да моля да влезна. Преди да съм замарширувал към някакви сигурни самоубийства. Секирата, добре. Какво секира? Аз бъдете някакъв сме ще питаш. Така ще отворим една врата, предполагам, че там някъде ще намерим валва, който ще спреме. Това ще вземе секирето и бушона, предполагам, че беше там на стола. Добре, няма нищо ново. Дай... Locker key found in the control room. Помислих си, че това извадих му шкафа, ще я съм много отговорен. А болтка... Добре, моя грешка. Добре. Има атмосфера, има атмосфера. Баци, аз не помня, ама какво ти кажа, важното е сме живи и здрави. И виж на къде сме се засилили само. Математическото уравнение за бягство, левец. Ох, как беше сам. Така, мали, това е съвсем страница. Дайте опитаме по-бързо. Came today to do my duty as a soldier, as a geologist, but it has been months since I was arrested by my commander who gives me spreading rumors and myths among the soldiers and affecting their morale. They locked me in a dark and cold cell, not allowing me to communicate with anyone. They took away all my weapons, my uniform, and my identity, leaving me with only the note and pen. It's been 3 days since I last saw a guard come. It's been 3 days since I last saw a guard come into my cell. No one gave me food or water, and I feel dehydrated and weak. I'm afraid to die of hunger and thirst in this dark place. What happened to everyone in the camp? Did they leave? Or perhaps they all disappeared like the others? Yes. Doing geological measurements at C2 area, I accidentally detected extraordinary fluctuations in the camp's electromagnetic field. Fluctuations far beyond normal limits. After many measurements, I have conducted that this camp is located above a very strong electromagnetic field. And this field causes disturbance in time, causes strange phenomena such as the appearance of not belong this time, form of flashes that occur randomly in different places of the island. Those flashes are only reflections of events from distant past, flowing partial transfer of matter and energy between time and space, but randomly unstable for. I saw some of those flashes with my own eyes and I was terrified and surprised. I have personally seen corpses of soldiers from old wars, and I have also seen a warplane flying over the island. Strange sounds and lights heard and seen at night, and things moving from one place to another for no apparent reason. I have a lot of questions, so I decided to share my feelings with my colleagues and ask them to help answer those questions. But they did not believe me and reported me to the commander. He came to me and ordered me to be taken away by force. He said I was spreading rumors and causing panic among the soldiers. I was obstructing the performance of our mission, and then he threw me into this cell. And here I am now, trapped in this dark place with no hope of salvation. I don't know what happened. My colleagues, or those who disappeared, maybe they're in another place at another time. It was me who disappeared. Така, значи... Това печага доказва, че тук с проблесъци на светлина, защото в някаква геомагническа зона нещата се телепортират за секунди от различни периоди, макар че олен труп седи там от бая време. Що? И да ви кажа, има го предвид, че чакайте, че трябва да така, след като освободихме Куджо, връщаме се обратно. Сега предполагам, че ще стане докато излезем от тук. Що ме гледаш така? A warplane crashed on the deserted island, killing the pilot. She sails. When a tragic incident just belonged to the National Air Force crashed on destination catching the sea, killing the pilot who was flying. According to official sources, the jet was on a military mission over the camp. It is located on the island, which is witnessing violent clashes with the rebels. The cause of the crash is not yet clear, but there are suspicions that it might come under fire from one of the warring factions. The Army General Command announced an investigation in the incident, mourning the pilot and praising the bravery and sacrifices in defense of the country. They stressed that the incident would not deter them from continuing to fight the rebels and maintain security in the country. Expressing condolences to the pilot family and colleagues. Кой тропа?
Is someone knocking the door?
Айде не.
Oh my god. What is happening to me?
Път се не мога така, аз мислих, че е фенерчето. Точно както пише в бележката, може да виждаме някакви неща, които се случили, някакви щуротемини да се трансформират при нас. Сега, спираме това тук. Имаме, взимаме байсекирата. Така имаме бушон, имаме секира, имаме всичко, което ни трябва. Има атмосфера тая игрица, ако трябва да съм честен, малко печалята по това, че не му е първи език, подобно на много от нас английски, да е правил, въпреки всичко Ево. Казвам Ево, защото въпреки, че не има първи език, използва абсолютно всякакви неща, които може. Не използва някакви общо знаменатели. Добре, защо не ми давате това? If you're reading this, I'm one of the technicians here. I wanted to inform you that the circuit breaker here is not working. Not only because it is broken, but also because the electrical loads in this camp have reached unprecedented levels. It says the basement was built under the camp. Electrical loads have begun to increase like crazy. With every operation of device and systems, we notice a decrease in the stability of the electricity. The circuit breaker is not able to handle all those loads, and the result is frequent outages and disruptions in the supply of electricity. It is getting worse day by day, and this poses a big challenge for the technical. So we may find ourselves in complete darkness soon if things continue like that. We're doing our best to address the problem, but it seems that the filter needs to be improved and developed to suit those loads, or loads should be reduced by turning off electricity when not needed. If you know of any solutions or suggestions to help us improve the situation, we're waiting to hear from you. Until you should be prepared for sudden power out. Okay. Така, значи...
Who is here?
Гъста. Okay.
I have to go back to the control room. I think the lever is working now.
Да, първо ще ходим па да изключиме другия. Е така, защото сме пичове. Защото ни казаха... Иначе, вижте как са го измисли. Да отидеш да дръпнеш това, да ти угасне тока, да влезеш тук в пълна тъмница и да стане някаква джагара-джугница. Няма как да стане бата едната. Той е перпечен като... не знам като какво. Тук пак ще скочи някаква штурмбесница, ама айде. Тихо. Сега ще угаснем тока тук. Гасмечо, бас, гасмечо. Защо ме гледаш, му се препекава. Жълто е това, ще стане много добър тъмнел. Добре. Така, иначе па щеше тук да е тъмно. Не съм сигурен кое ще да е по-доброто решение, може би трябваше да има отдолу си цепи нещо. Сега въпросът е, като пуснем тока, тук ще може да отворим портата или трябва да ходим отзаде. Макар че задната врата не помня да се отваря въобще. Дай, бац.
Is it safe for me to go out now?
Баце. Лошо тръбе си. Тази врата се отваря, моя врата се отваря. Става ми се махна. Макар че ако това бях, ще я си взем секирата още в началото и... Става ми се махна. Completed the journey за 22 минути. Completed the game. Между другото, ето нещо интересно. Инди игрица. Вярно, както казахме на младежа, подобно на мен и на още много от нас, не му е първи език английския. И въпреки това имаме аудио, което, нали, voice acting имаме, който не е най-прекрасното нещо на света, но го има. Имаме някаква история, която има някакъв замисъл. За кратка игра, атмосфера, бол. Аз лично съм доволен от това, което видях. Както и да е. Ако Tangles ви е харесал, ви е харесал, Единственото, от което мога да се оплача аз е интро клипът, защото поради някаква причина лагваше, цепеше и той не знаеше какво му е. Но като цяло за 22 минутна игрица много доволен. Както и да е. Да видим. Това беше всичко от мен за момента. Ще се видим скоро.